The AI is deployed. Today I'm going to show you the exact recovery framework. We created 300 labeled test cases from production logs. Which stakeholders have to be involved? The leadership is asking questions. No visibility on how the AI made a decision. But you did not build the system. You are looking at the data to find factual information. The system was supposed to extract key information from contracts. Added explicit date format handling. Your AI shipped 6 months ago. Leadership asks you, is it still working? But you have no idea. This is the conversation happening in meeting rooms everywhere. The AI is deployed, it's running, but nobody knows whether it's delivering value. Support tickets are coming in, users are complaining, and the team is firefighting without knowing what's on fire. Most advice tells you to build AI from scratch. But what if you have already deployed AI? What if you have already launched it and it's still quietly failing? Today I'm going to show you the exact recovery framework I use to rescue AI projects. How to diagnose, how to build the evaluation system retroactively, and how to get the system back on track. Hey, I'm Sandy. I help teams to move AI from demos to production systems that actually work. But more importantly, I help teams rescue AI systems that are already deployed but are struggling to deliver value. I have spent 18 years building and deploying data and AI systems in productions. I've seen countless number of ways these systems can fail, and I built a systematic framework to diagnose and fix them. I call this the recovery pathway. If you are responsible for AI projects that have shipped but are not delivering values as you expected, this video is for you. Hit subscribe and share this video with anyone struggling to find value from AI. Let's get into it. Let me show you what I exactly see when companies call me for help. They deployed an AI system, usually a chatbot, a document processor, or a recommendation engine. Launch day was 6 months ago. It got launched, everyone is celebrating, and now the leadership is asking questions. What's the ROI? Unknown. What's the cost of each query? Unknown. Is it better than the last time? No one knows. Is it better than what it used to be before? There is no baseline to compare. But here's what makes this painful. Users are complaining. The AI gave me wrong answer. It's slower than what it used to be before. Why did it say this? And the team can't answer these questions because they have no visibility on how the AI made a decision. So the team starts guessing. Engineering tweaks prompts, hoping it helps. Product suggests switching models. Leadership is wondering whether they should shut it down. And everyone is trying random fixes because no one knows what's actually broken. And this is what I call the evaluation depth. You deployed a system without building an evaluation infrastructure. No test cases, no baseline measurements, no way to trace what the AI is doing. You build the AI, but you did not build the system to know whether the AI is working, and now you're paying for it. Now, the typical response to such a situation is panic. We need to build the system from scratch. We need a better model. We need to hire more engineers. But here's what I have learned after rescuing half a dozen of projects from such a situation. You don't need to start over. You need to work backwards. You need a recovery framework. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you. How to diagnose what's broken, how to build an evaluation system retroactively, and how to rescue an AI project that has failed in production. Here's the recovery pathway for you. 4 phases. You work backwards from outcomes to diagnosis to fixes. Phase 1. Define what success should have been. Phase 2. Build evaluation system retroactively. Phase 3. Diagnose where the gaps are. Phase 4. Fix and validate. Let me break down each one for you. Phase 1. Define what success should have been. This one sounds obvious, but it's critical. You're going to have a workshop with the engineering team, product team, compliance team, and any other team that forms a part of the AI value chain within your organization for that particular system. And then you are going to answer what this AI system should be doing. What's acceptable accuracy? What's acceptable latency? What's unacceptable behavior? And what does working actually mean? And then here's what you will discover. Different stakeholders have different definition of success, of what good looks like. Engineering thinks 80% accuracy is great. Product thinks anything below 95% is broken. Business wants costs below $1 per query. And nobody documented this before launch. And this is why you can never tell if it's working, because you never agreed on what working actually means. Phase 2. Build the measurement system retroactively. This is where you implement what should have ideally existed from day one. Distributed tracing, so that you can trace every decision the AI makes. Test cases. You are going to label 200 examples from production logs. Baseline measurements. What's the current performance? So you can measure improvement over time. This feels like an overhead, but believe me, it's not. This is the foundation that lets you operate AI in production reliably. Phase 3. Diagnose the gaps. Now that you have measurement, you run your test cases. Look at the traces. What patterns emerge? Are failures concentrated in certain query types? Is the retrieval system finding wrong documents? Is the reasoning correct, but the output formatting is wrong? By doing this, you are not guessing anymore. You are looking at the data to find factual information. Phase 4. Fix and validate. You make targeted changes. Fix the retrieval logic. Update the prompt for clarity. Add a guardrail for edge cases. But here's the critical part. You validate before deployment. Run against your edge cases. Did accuracy improve? Did latency stay acceptable? You measure the change. This is how you make the system not just different, but better over time. You improve the system. Let me show you this framework in action. I worked with a SaaS company that had implemented a document processing AI system. The system was supposed to extract key information from contracts, dates, accounts, names, parties involved. They had launched it to their top 10 enterprise customers. And 6 months down the line, they realized that the AI was quietly failing. The symptoms were clear. Customer complaints were rising. 47 support cases for incorrect extraction incidents. Their largest customer threatened to cancel the subscription for the AI feature. But when I asked the team, what's the accuracy? They didn't know. How often a document has been escalated to humans for a human review? That system didn't exist. What's costing you per document? They did not have a clear answer. They had the infrastructure cost, the rolled up infrastructure cost, but no per document cost tracking. And this is textbook evaluation depth. They built and deployed an AI system without a measurement infrastructure, and now they're paying for it. So we started with phase 1. Define what success should have been. I ran a workshop with their team, engineering, product, customer success, and their largest customers procurement team. We documented success criteria. Extract dates with 95% accuracy. Extract amounts with 98% accuracy. Financial data can't be wrong. Process standard contracts under 10 seconds. Flag complex contracts for human review. Cost under $2 per document, including human review. This took 4 hours. 4 hours to define what the system should be doing. And this particular thing should have happened before they wrote any code, before they chose any tools. But better 6 months late than never. Phase 2. Build measurement retroactively. We implemented distributed tracing. Every document created a trace showing what was extracted, what were the confidence score, how long each step took, and what it cost. We created 300 labeled test cases from production logs, working with the legal team to validate correct extractions. We established the current baselines by running these test cases, and we found 73% accuracy on dates, 81% accuracy on amount extraction, 14-second average processing time. Now we had the numbers. These are the baseline numbers that we can build upon. Phase 3. Diagnose the gap. We looked at 300 test cases that failed. The patterns started emerging. First problem, date extraction was failing on European date formats. The model was trained largely on US date formats. Second problem, amount extraction failed when the amount in both numbers and words. For $500,000 spelt and in numbers, the AI was incorrectly extracting 500 or 500,000, and it was inconsistent. Third problem, complex contracts were being auto-processed when they should have been handed over to a human for review. This diagnosis took 2 days. 2 days of looking at data and finding these things out. Without a measurement system, we would still be guessing. Phase 4. Fix and validate. First fix, added explicit date format handling for European date formats. Tested with the test cases. Date accuracy improved from 73% to 94%. Second fix, updated the prompt to handle amount spelled in words and written in numbers consistently. Accuracy improved from 81% to 96%. Third fix, added a complexity score that flags contingent contracts, complex contracts with this complexity score so that they can be handed over for human review rather than being auto-processed. We validated it against test cases. We could reduce auto-processing errors by 83%. So the results, overall accuracy went from 73% to 96%. Average processing time dropped from 14 seconds to 8 seconds because we were not retrying failures. Customer complaints went from 47 per month to just 3 per month after we fixed all the problems. Their largest customer renewed the subscription. And here's the business impact. They were standing at $4.20 per document after cleanup that also involved human review. After recovery, costs dropped to $1.80 per document. For 50,000 documents per month, that's roughly $120,000 saved per month, which amounts to around $1.4 million in saving annually. That's huge. If you are dealing with a deployed AI system that's underperforming, here is your action plan. I'm going to give you the exact steps to start your recovery. What to do in week 1, which stakeholders have to be involved, what artifacts to create. This is the same process I use with teams in the recovery pathway. Week 1, stakeholder alignment workshop. This is what you need to do. Schedule 4 hours with key stakeholders. You need engineering, product, customer success, anyone involved in using the AI system. Your goal is to document what success looks like, what accuracy is acceptable, what latency is acceptable, what behavior is unacceptable, what's the cost constraint. Get everyone agree on the specific numbers. Document it in writing. This becomes your success criteria. Week 2, implement basic tracing. Langsfuse, Langsmith, BrainTrust, there are tons of tools available in the market. Use any of these tools to set up basic tracing capability. Implement it so every interaction creates a trace. You need to see user input, what the AI did, what reasoning it used to arrive to a decision, final output, how long it took, how much it cost in terms of core tokens. This is your diagnostic infrastructure. Without it, you're flying blind. With it, you can see what is happening. So this is really important. Week 3, create test cases and baseline. Pull 200 to 300 examples from production logs. Sit with your domain experts and see get domain experts to label them. Which one is correct? Which one is incorrect? Which one is an edge case? Then run your current system against these test cases. Measure your baseline. Now you have a way to measure whether changes are making things better or worse. This is your regression test suite. Week 4, diagnose and prioritize fixes. Look at your test case failures. Look at your traces. See what patterns emerge. Group similar failures into categories like login related failures, date format related failures, state hallucinations. Then prioritize them by business impact. Pick top 3 failure categories and fix them one by one. Validate those fixes against your test dataset. Compare against baseline. Check if they have improved. If they have, then share results with your stakeholders. Now, all of this might sound complicated. Let me bring this home for you. Most AI projects don't fail because of the technology. They fail because the teams did not build the evaluation architecture to measure the system and understand what went wrong when something goes wrong. The recovery pathway gives a systematic way for you to fix AI that is quietly failing in production. Define what success should have been. Build measurement infrastructure retroactively. Diagnose the gaps by looking into the data. Fix and validate changes. I know it feels hard, it feels like going backwards, but this is the only way to rescue your failed AI projects and make them work in production so that you can operate them, improve them, and defend them. The SaaS company I mentioned earlier, they went from 73% accuracy to 96% accuracy for the AI system in production. They realized a savings of $1.4 million annually, which is huge. And most importantly, they retained their largest customer and started to roll out these AI features to more customers. And they did this not by rebuilding the whole system, not by choosing better models, or not by even hiring expensive engineers. They did it by building the evaluation architecture. They did it by systematically working through the recovery pathway and implementing the evaluation infrastructure. You see, if you can measure it, you can fix it. And if you can prove it's working, you cannot really defend your investment on AI. I have created a recovery pathway checklist that walks you through each of these 4 phases. The workshop agenda, the tracing implementation guide, the test case template, and the diagnostic framework. Link to each of these artifacts are in the description. And if you are in the middle of rescuing a struggling AI system in production right now, share this with your team. Subscribe to this channel for more insights on production AI and how to rescue failed AI systems. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video useful, you might also want to watch this video on reverse strategy framework.